So spring has come. This means the weather is warmer. This means we need to change the clothes in our closet. While I was moving my sweaters, I came across this. So this sweater is itchy. It smells funny because I cannot wash it in the washing machine since it's wool and it will become like this tiny. So it's not the most practical piece of clothing, but it's the most valuable that I own. And I tell you why. And in the meanwhile, I will try to fix this mess, because that was definitely not a good idea to throw everything on the floor. So a couple of years ago, I was completely lost. I didn't know so much what to do with my life. I didn't pick a university. I didn't have really a job. I was just simply lost. So what I do next? I decide to leave my country, Italy, and I find this job in Iceland, in a slaughterhouse. And I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty amazing. First of all, was paid 3 times more than any other job that I could have got in Italy. The people working with me were super nice. The whole Iceland experience was really cool. But then, after 1 month, it was over. It was finished. The job was a seasonal job, so finish. But then I got this text. We're starting to plan our work at the slaughterhouse in the fall. Are you interested in coming back? Hell yeah, baby! Of course I was interested. It was one of the greatest time of my fucking life. So yes, I went back. I go back, and this time is even better because last year I was working in a freezer. Yeah, freezing cell, something like that. I was working in this thing that was like minus 25 degrees, and working there was actually a really pain in the ass. While this time they moved me to work in a much pleasant environment and a really easy job actually. There I met this guy. So apparently I was doing something right, because this guy was always complimenting me, always saying kind words about how I was doing my job. Generally really nice. So again, a really nice experience, but then after 2 months the ships are finished and then it's over again. And again, the year after, I got another text. Do you want to come back? Yes, sir. I went back to work and he was still there, smiling and complimenting me as always. I work, and by now you know the drill. Everything goes right and everything is just perfect. And the last day of work, this guy pulls me aside and says, I have something for you. I just went into this room with him. He pulls out this thing. Immediately thought, wow, that's freaking nice. And I was really moved by this gesture, because no one ever gave me like just randomly something. Sometime later, an Icelandic friend of mine tells me, bro, this is super expensive, you know? This is called Lopapeisar. And then I realized there was still the price tag on. And this thing is worth around 300 euros, which I don't know how much is in dollars, but I will write it down. And damn!
Okay, just forgot to say something. This sweater is really special because it's a little bit like champagne, you know? You cannot just take any type of wine and call it champagne. It must be done in a special place, in a special way, by special people. And this is exactly what this sweater is. It's made in Iceland by Icelandic people with Icelandic wool. So, yeah, that makes it pretty special.
So yeah, it's expensive, but it's not so valuable for me because of the price. It's valuable because it represents the whole idea of a time of my life in which I was feeling really appreciated by some really kind people. A time in my life in which I was working really hard, and this work was not unseen, which didn't happen before in Italy. So this is why I was really sad when I got this other text. Unfortunately, we have decided to close due to the economic situation. We will sell all the belongings of the association, and therefore we will not be more slaughterhouse at Vopnafjörður. And this text is the end of a chapter of my life, which was really important because in that time I met so many people. I met my actual girlfriend. I traveled so much. I guess that is normal, that some things are meant to be, but not to last. Okay, now I really want to know, do you have an object that if someone else would look at it would say, what is this piece of crap? But for you has a really special meaning? If so, please leave a comment because I really want to know about it. Really. Tell me. So, come on. Tell me. Write it down.